Tactics
St-
employed by schools continued.
Still, progress in reducing academic divides has been slow or non-existent. Academic gaps seem likely to remain a focus in the next authorization of the ESEA. The requirement that school districts and states segregate students' test scores and graduation rates by race, gender, language, and socioeconomic status remains one of the few parts of No Child Left Behind with broad bipartisan support for reauthorization. Moreover, the economic stimulus law passed by Congress in 2009 required states to close achievement gaps and provide more equitable distribution of high-quality teachers for poor and minority students. Policymakers and educators hope to find new ways to close the achievement gap faster in the decades to come, according to Ansel in 2011. Now, next we have our hot topic debates.
All right, for our hot topic debates, we had three key arguments. The first was that achievement tests, such as standardized testing, can identify achievement gaps. That expanding early childhood education programs can shrink the achievement gap going forward. And recruiting and developing more highly qualified teachers in disadvantaged regions can shrink the achievement gap. So the pro and con to achievement tests identifying achievement gaps would be that assessing students is going to reveal their achievement gaps. That's the pro. We need to be using these to find out where the achievement gaps are. But the con is that standardized testing can be designed with the affected students at a disadvantage. So if there's a question about theme parks and the student's never been to a theme park, there is a gap in that student's schema, and they would not be able to answer the question effectively. And then we move on to better early childhood education with Suzanne.
Okay, yes, that's me. Better early childhood programs increase the success rate of students in low-income areas. By itself, high-quality pre-K might eliminate 20% of the achievement gap. Research supports that the notion that high-quality pre-K should be one part of a broader reform strategy to help us emulate the success of systems in Shanghai, Singapore, Finland, and Norway. This is based on a report by the Program for International Student Assessment, PISA, in 2011. Okay? It was written about in 2011. Access to early childhood education is limited in economically disadvantaged areas, and that's the con side of this argument. With that said, that education that poor urban students in public schools receive is demonstrably insufficient to make them competitive with their more advantaged middle and upper class income peers. Okay, I'm going to turn it now to Bethany for recruiting.
So the pro side of recruiting and developing more highly qualified teachers is that through professional development, existing teachers in low-income areas can become more qualified to help decrease the achievement gap, because as it stands now, secondary students in high-poverty schools are twice as likely as those in low-poverty schools to have a teacher who's not certified in the subject taught. So by helping through professional development, we could close the achievement gap. The con side of that is that professional development alone would not retain those teachers in those high-need areas. Teachers in more disadvantaged areas are more often than not compensated for any more than teachers in higher socioeconomic.
Okay, thank you for listening to our presentation, and we hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.